Well, good morning, YouTube. Little man's helping me this morning.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
We've got a few things to do today. Actually, it's a much busier day for Josh than it is for me. We've got a lot of dealership side transactions going on. He doesn't want to let me work this morning. I know, I'm sorry. So I have to send a wire. We are actually buying another Ferrari, a Ferrari 458, which should be here later this week. We had Fred check it out. I know, I'm ignoring you. He's like, please come play with me. I will in a minute. Josh has to take care of a couple other car transactions we got going on. We believe the McLaren is sold, finally. And I have to go take the Lambo to go get new tires. So, and I have to unload a truckload of firewood because that's, Texas, I guess. I don't know. So recently someone asked me to do a day in the life of Mo. That pretty much sums up 95% of his day right there. I was thinking about strapping a GoPro to him, but I mean, it would have to be like a time lapse because I don't think it's going to move much. So, I don't know, maybe I should do that one of these days. He's got it good. Okay, YouTube, we are in the truck and we're going to drive through my yard. So, I actually need to get the wood out of the back of the truck. It's literally a full truck bed full of wood. It's going to be easier than hauling the wood that far, and I don't really have like a wheelbarrow, so off-roading. Oh, here we go. Bonk. Yeah, so there's a septic field. Can't drive over that. It actually goes out like that, and then there's the, well, that's the septic tank, septic field, my wood pile. So actually, this wood pile was basically, you can see all the original wood that's all dry. All of that over there is new, and then this entire second stack is all new that I cut up after the storm. And now I've got all of all of this. Oh shit. Here. Let's take a look at this. Yeah. Okay. Come on. There you go. All of that. It's a lot of wood I gotta organize now. A lot of it's still too big. I'm gonna have to chop it up, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I just don't need to deal with that today. So I'll just kind of set it there. I guess my wood pile's taking over, getting larger. But hey, free wood. It's hard to go wrong with that. Whew, all right. Quite the stack of wood now. That ought to last a little while. So a neighbor down the street said you gotta wait 6 months for that stuff. So, all right, 6 months, we can use it next winter. That should be good. This stuff over here at the bottom is already dry and ready to go. I still have some brush that fell. So like we had to come out and clean up the yard. We spent an entire day out here taking down branches that were dangling and stuff. And yet we still had all of those fall after that just because they were, I don't know, already damaged or something. So, man, it's been quite the cleanup. And like I said, we did lose 2 trees, so it's kind of sad, but so far it looks like everything else is okay. But, all right. Cleaned up, got wood. All right, YouTube, round 2 on trying to get tires for the Lamborghini Huracan. So I got the extra tool. Hey, how about that? It helps to take off wheels when you have the right tools. What's interesting is when the Lambo's cold, it actually lowers the red line. So look at that. Right now, only let me go up to 6,000. It's probably a good thing. I'm sure a lot of these Lambros that get these cars like just get in it and want to rev the shit out of it. So no, you can't do that. Don't damage the engine. Be nice. Hey YouTube, do you remember Todd?
How you doing?
It's been a little while. We're in Todd's BMW, which is loud as and actually fast as hell. So I dropped off. We're at discount. Lambo's getting tires, and we're gonna go grab lunch.
Absolutely.
And I get to go for a ride. Oh my god. All right. It's kind of like a windows down kind of thing. All right, here we go. What sounds good?
Oh, where do you want to go?
I don't know.
There's a really good Italian restaurant around here.
Todd is scaring the locals with his exhaust that pops and bangs a lot.
Yeah, it's
Quite burbly.
I scare homeless people under overpasses.
Aww.
Not on purpose.
I know, it just does, right?
It just does, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
It's kind of like driving through a puddle when someone's walking by. You're just like,
Oh.
sorry.
Sorry.
Kind of meant to do it, but not totally.
Maybe laughing on the inside.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Whoa. Todd's never been to EAG, so we're like, hey, we should go to EAG.
Probably gonna drool.
Maybe. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's always fun being here. It's always something interesting going on. Yeah. Technically, that's where we sublease an office.
Oh, cool.
This is where our company is.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're on camera, the red light's on.
The asshole's here. It seems so much more chill here.
Why?
I don't know. That red piece of shit's gone. It's only been here for 3 years.
I miss it already.
I don't. I do not miss it at all.
What are you up to?
Oh, vlogging. Todd had never been here. He was like, all right, I want to talk about this. That right there is all the parts for Hoovie's 509 conversion. So if you didn't know, when he sold me the 458 Eternia, I made an agreement with him to basically do an in-kind transaction where I'm going to pay for his 509 conversion. So I don't know if it's totally honest because I was promised kits, so I'm just using one of my promised kits. but whatever, like I'm paying for it, and Hoovie's getting the conversion on his 599. Actually, I did have to pay basically cost. I paid for cost, but whatever. I was promised kits. It's one of mine, so I'm giving him one of my kits. He's taking one of mine. Damn you, Hoovie. But he's gonna come here. The plan is to actually do a live stream during the conversion, the whole thing. Like, they're gonna go balls to the wall. That's the plan. I hope it's gonna work that way. No promises, but that's the plan, right? So we're gonna show up here and live stream it nonstop until it's done, which means I might have like a 2-3 day live stream, but it'll be cool as shit. So start to finish live stream Hoovie's 509 conversion. Stay tuned for that. All right, YouTube. Back in the Lamborghini, new tires. I bet it's gonna be a little bit better. They were getting kind of squirrely, so let's go head home. Okay, so those of you that have been watching for a little bit know that I bought a project car. Well, I bought a Mustang GT 500, and here's what's funny about that is I'm so used to the Ferrari world where everything takes forever and nothing's ever in stock and all that stuff. So, and of course everything's expensive, right? And I order a bunch of parts for this thing, like $5,000 worth of parts, and I was laughing because I got a ton of stuff for $5,000, like enough stuff to add like over 100 horsepower to this thing. It's just gonna be awesome. But here's what's the part that I'm just laughing about is like 2 or 3 of the things were out of stock, and they're like, oh man, like the lead time is gonna be like 2 weeks, is that okay? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's like cool, 2 weeks. Okay, yeah, great, that sounds wonderful. I'm so used to the Ferrari world where everything's like, oh, it'll be like 3-4 months, yeah, maybe you'll get it this year, I don't know. So, like, it's a totally different world. Yeah, I just got a phone call from one of the companies I ordered parts from. They're like, oh, we can't get it shipped out until March 3rd, is that okay? And I'm like, yeah bro, that's sweet, that's it? Oh, okay, yeah, carry on. Also, it's awesome just because, like, wow, everything's, I should clarify, it's not that it's cheap, it's just I'm so used to the crazy shit in the Ferrari world where everything, like doing anything to a Ferrari is minimum $5,000 for one part, right? Here I ordered like all this crap for $5,000. I'm like, this is amazing. I like this. This is good. Now I see why everyone modifies Mustangs.